How to fall in love and get married. Grandma's porch, a place to relax, a place to enjoy. Come visit Grandma's porch. How to fall in love and get married. Hello, y'all. I'm Diana Brianne. Well, to be honest, I've done this video twice today and it got messed up. So however it turns out in this one, I'm just going to put it up, okay? Bloopers and all. Even if my mascara is smeared, my lipstick's smeared, whatever, I'm not going to worry about it. It'll just be the way it is. We're having kind of a gloomy, overcast day today, which is fine with me. I think I want to stay home today and not do my 5-mile run. Normally, I would run out in weather like this anyhow, but I have little things I want to do and putter around. And I've been out there pretty much 7 days a week, 30 days a month, running. And so today I'm just kind of taking the day off, I think. So I wanted to talk to you about how to find love and how to get married. I'm going to share with you my story and my journey. My journey, I've talked about it before, how I met my husband, and I've done a lot of videos on that. So I'm not going to go over and over in the details. I'll just give you a little synopsis. I met my husband almost 30 years ago, and he and I met when his plane broke, and he walked into my work, and I knew right away it was him, my husband, because that morning I had this overwhelming spiritual feeling that I was going to meet my husband that day. I felt the presence of this man around me, even though I hadn't met him yet. And I went through that whole day looking for the man. I could just feel him. But I also had my life together. I wasn't needy. I wasn't hungry. I wasn't looking. I wasn't searching. And I believe in divine connections, divine synchronicity, divine timing. I believe in all of that, divine plan. And so up until that point, I had my life really together. And so when I met him, my life was really together. I had a great job. I loved what I did. I was saving money. I dated a lot in my life and had other relationships. So I was not a hungry person. I wasn't out there with hungry eyes, desperately looking, wanting. I was open and receptive to the right person entering my life, but I wasn't open and receptive to the wrong person. And often when we're desperate and hungry and needy, we get the wrong people into our lives of any kind. Wrong jobs, wrong relationships, wrong people, wrong situations. And so I always wanted to come from a position of strength. So I had focused on having the very best single life of anyone. And my focus was on staying single probably forever and building a great life. And yet I was open and receptive to the right person entering my life. And so I was busy living my own best life when I met my husband. And he had his life together. I had my life together. It was an instant attraction. And the next morning he called me and said, "You're going to be my wife." I said, "I know, but call me back in 3 hours." And we spent 3 days together going to movies and things like that. Then he flew across the world. And then he called me and wrote letters to me before email. And then what happened was he came back for 3 weeks. We spent pretty much 3 weeks driving around and, going to different places and having an amazing time of our life. We went, I think, to Death Valley, Las Vegas. We went up and down the coast. We went to all the beaches, San Diego, Hotel Del Coronado. We just went to so many, many places in that time. And we had an amazing time together. I'd previously moved in with my uncle a few months before that. He had a big house house, and he wanted someone to oversee it while he was gone traveling. So I was kind of the caregiver of my uncle's house. All my furniture was in storage, so I was ready for whatever opportunity happened to come my way. It didn't necessarily mean a husband. It could have been a job, a different job, whatever. I was ready if there was something, in my life that I wanted to make a change for. So I was easily able to, when he went back to his home and asked me to come there because he couldn't really make the move, I went with him. And long story short, a few months later, we were married, and we've been happily married all these years. And so I came from a position of strength. He came from a position of strength. I believe that when we come from a position of weakness and neediness and hunger, we only attract the wrong things into our life, and the right things avoid us because, well, why would someone happy and have their life together want to go with somebody who doesn't? And so I had my life together. He had his life together. We match, divine connections, divine timing. And I believe that when you're not hungry, you don't have to go out looking for love. When you're building your own best life, love somehow comes to you. That's what I believe. I don't give advice. I don't give suggestions. I just share with you how I live my life. And so truly, I believe that when we are living our own best life, enjoying our lives, not focused on desperation of finding someone, that's when it comes to us. And it comes to us in the right form and in the right way. When we're hungry and desperate, it tends to avoid us. And so I had my act together, and I was physically fit. I looked attractive. I had a great job. I had my life together. And so I suggest to other people who are looking to fall in love and get married, go build your own best life. Get busy being your best you. And that right person may very, very well walk into your life. And for me, it was instant attraction. I knew right away. And so I believe in living our best life, whether we're single, whether we're married. I believe that they're all equal. It just depends on what you want. But I believe that often before we're going to find the right person, we have to become the right person. And so I was the right person for my life. And so in turn, I met the right person. So love is out there, but we have to be loving to ourselves first by taking great care of our own lives and coming into a relationship from a position of strength and being receptive to relationships and having a great attitude. So many people I've seen it, both men and women out on bar stools over and over and over. They're so desperate, they're so hungry, and they're so negative. Who would want to go into someone's life that's so negative? They start spilling out all their problems and their personal history and their broken relationships and all the negative garbage that's happened in their lives. A new relationship doesn't want to hear that. It doesn't want to hear that. And so we've got to let go of where we've been in order to go to where we want to go in life. And if we hold on to all that garbage from the past that's happened to us, we're not going to go where we want to go because we're carrying all this garbage with us and it stinks. And so when you meet someone new, they're going, woo, I don't want that. So you want to have your act together. You want to come from a positive attitude. You want to be open to a new relationship. Doesn't matter how your past relationships were, you're being open to a new right relationship for your life, okay? So I thought I would share that in a nutshell. This was a short video about it. I could have gone into a lot more detail, and I'm really digging deep into myself for stories because I have so many amazing, wonderful stories. Many I have not told, or many I've not told in detail. And so I'm trying to come back and bring back some of those stories and give more detail. Like I just did one on caregiver. I did one on brain aneurysm. I did, so many. So stay tuned here on my channel. Please like, share, subscribe, tell your friends about my channel, and come back. I am so grateful for you to be here. Okay. So I don't know if I'm going to run or not. I haven't decided yet, but whether I do or whether I don't, I wish for you a wonderful, very, very blessed day. So may God bless you, and I hope to talk to you soon again. Bye-bye.
best to relax.